Hello and welcome to 70s Daydreams. This is our last episode in our sci-fi series. And for this one, we did a film called
Scenes with Beans.
Scenes with Beans from
1976. This one is a little under 12 minutes long. You can also find this one on YouTube. If you're searching for it, it might be under Bab Film, Babfilm, because this is a Hungarian one, so that is the name, Bean Film in Hungarian.
Beans.
I believe. I don't speak that language, so.
Cool beans. There's a lot going on in this one. There's no dialogue, and it's like a stop motion.
I think first one we've done stop motion, yeah.
It was very vibrant, very creative, very silly, very
spacey and futuristic, and
I watched it twice. What is the plot? Did you discern a plot?
Yeah, so I think that the closest I could get to that is like vignettes of life on this bean planet as seen through a spaceship that looks like a chicken. So like seeing this world through the chicken ship's eyes.
And so we had like all different types of beans, or were they like kidney beans or
There were at least 3 colors, so I'm thinking 3 types. There might have been more than 3 colors. I did find this funny quote when I was researching this one, and it was from the director talking about puppeteers and saying, "Puppeteers are the terror of markets. They don't ask for 2 kilos of beans, but they hand-pick them from 200 kilograms by color and size." So there allegedly was a lot of selection in which beans made the final cut.
Yeah, it was interesting the way it was animated, because like it was stop motion, but there were certain scenes where I was wondering if it was just being like puppeteered in real time. And that reminded me a little bit of there was this show on Nickelodeon called Action League Now. Action League Now I believe it started as like a skit on the show Kablam, and it's these action figures, and they're like moved with stop motion. But then they also have, it's called Chuckimation, where they would throw the action figure like in real time instead of like stop motion. And so it had this interesting like silly look to it. And for some reason this reminded me of that.
I didn't pick up on that on my watch of it, but like now that you're saying it, I can definitely see where that was the case, like that they were mixing the two, perhaps. Yeah.
And I felt like this film was like super clear. Like everything, like this was probably like the most clear piece that we've done so far. Like
visually,
yeah. Like it was like done on like a really like high tech set or something. Like it was really lit intensely.
Yeah, it definitely had a good lighting aspect to it, and everything
pristine.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like funny. And was there like a soundtrack?
There were like sound effects in the beginning, and I think there was like a little song or something, but I don't really remember. There was definitely like spacey kind of sound effects in the beginning with the chicken ship.
Yeah.
Robot Chicken.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
Love that show. And then they had like they were driving like sardine tins as like cars.
Yeah, we got a little dark in this one too. There was some morbid scenes. We had a bean that was unfortunately hit by a sardine tin and bled green onto the ground.
Green beans.
Yeah. Oh.
And then like wasn't there a bean that fell off of a building?
Yes. Yeah. They were at least consistent with the blood was always green when I saw it.
Yeah. I mean, did you think the Bean Society mirrored ours pretty?
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, it didn't really diverge very much. Mm-hmm. It seems very similar.
Yeah. And I wasn't 100% about what was going on with this, but it did seem like there were like societal aspects that were interesting, that were mirrored as far as like protests. And then there was like that water sprayer and having, and that, I think that's also where I would say that was like a real time versus stop motion animation.
Because like, how do you get the water to come out?
Drop by drop.
Drop by drop. So that must have been in real time. Was the water supposed to be like spraying protesters?
I think that's what it was. Yeah. And so when I was like looking into this too, I think this was in several films festivals, Krakow and then Cannes. I believe from what I looked up, it was like, which made me think other people thought that it was a protesting thing too. And that was kind of like mirroring tensions at the time or something like that. And this one also took 3 months to make, which is pretty impressive. It's like,
yeah, even though it's like beans and everything, like I'm telling you, like this film is very detail oriented. They put a lot of effort into the set design of the city and everything. So
just so many unique elements. Like they like for a fence, they had like a hair comb, you know?
Oh, I really liked.
Yeah.
What was that supposed to be, grass or something?
Yeah, like a hayfield or something like that. And the razor, I love that part too.
But it looked kind of like a shag rug that the razor was shaving. It was really cool.
And then they even had that like trope of like the lovers in the hayloft afterwards too, because it was like two little beans like hanging out in the hay and then falling in. And also how they used a matchstick as a gun was really funny to me.
I feel like there's this whole like maybe like micro genre or of like basically portraying human life with an object, or like seeing how close can you like represent humanity with
our ephemera.
Our ephemera. Yeah, definitely a visual difference from all of the traditional animation that we've been covering. So
yeah, I really liked the part where they did like the printing press too, where they were like making a printing press of an image of the robot chicken. I'm just gonna call it that. And then at the very end, when I guess they made some kind of tower and then shot the robot chicken, and then it said when it flew away into space. So
this film kind of felt like a study, if that makes sense. Yeah. Like a study in how can we replicate our life with beans and like different like household objects. That's what it kind of felt like. Yeah, so it was very cute. And well, I don't know if I would say cute, but I don't know. I don't even, it was a very interesting watch.
Yeah, because it did get dark in some senses. Like, yeah, there were very definitely cute aspects to it. And the one other thing that I wanted to mention about this when I was looking things up was, I'm absolutely not pronouncing these correctly, but the Hungarian words for bab is puppet, but is also bean, like B-A-B. So one is B-A with an accent B, and one is B-A-B. And so that's kind of interesting, like, you know, thinking about puppeteering and thinking about the beans and the choice of that for the characters in the...
Yeah, I've never thought of puppets and beans having a lot in common, but...
They could be filled full of beans, perhaps.
Wheat and beans.
Yeah, I feel like we didn't do enough puns for this one. We really had a lot of opportunities.
All I had was cool beans, but I know there's a bunch more bean puns, but my mind is adrift, unfortunately.
In this bean land. And yeah, but well, this was our last one for the sci-fi episode, and we hope you enjoyed this season. And next season we're going to have lots of random stuff again, and have a really varied kind of
animations. All right. Thanks again for listening. More and more of you are starting to listen, so thank you, and enjoy your lives. Bye.